to show you guys some of these boxes that I got from Jegs. Believe it or not, I did not pay for any of this. All these boxes are about like a $700 value, and I did not pay for any of this. It is not sponsored. I actually won one of their giveaways. They do a bunch of giveaways, and they're super easy. This one in particular was the Love Your Ride giveaway. It only takes 30 seconds to enter, so I really encourage all of you guys to go to Jegs' page right now. I went on their Instagram to enter for this, but turn on their notifications to see every time they get a post so you could be up to date when they start these giveaways. They do a bunch of them, and I always enter because you never know, you might win. Let's go over the boxes. The first item that Jake sent is a 2-in-1 seat stool combo. And what that is literally, it is a seat and a stool built together. How that works, you literally just flip it over, and now you got yourself a stool. This is part number 81156. The next item that Jake sent over is this work mat, part number 80170. And I really think this is pretty neat just because it's got your conversions in the bottom right corner, your angles in the bottom left corner. Really helps make your work go a lot smoother. You don't have to pull out your calculator every single time you need to do math. Next item they sent is this 200-pound capacity rolling work table, part number 81420. And this is gonna come in pretty handy because we don't have any of these over here at the farm. So really looking forward to having this help us out. Next item we got from Jegs is this 3-ton aluminum jack. Really excited for this. I'm gonna be taking this along to future drag and drive events just because of how light it is. Gonna be able to fold it down. All you gotta do to break it down, push this tab in right here and this handle will pull out. And then unscrew this right here, pull the whole handle out, and that'll tuck nice and neat in the trunk of the car. The final item we got through our Love Your Ride giveaway from Jegs is this stool. Really liking this stool. It is always helpful to have a seat that is adjustable so you're not hurting your back while you're working on the car. So thank you to all the folks over there at Jegs for setting up this Love Your Ride giveaway. I greatly appreciate all these gifts that you guys have sent over. We're definitely gonna be using everything to help put together my 79 Chevy Camaro named Sidney, and as well as Dad's 79 C10. As you can see, everything is caked on with WD-40. I didn't want the bare metal to rust because when we trailered this thing back from 660 Raceworks, we're trailing it through Michigan roads and it's winter time, so there's salts on the road. And as you can see, some of the salt is messing with other bare metals like the copper there for the nitrous purge line. So we're gonna get all this cleaned up. I picked up some odorless mineral spirits. So it's good for degreasing, so we're gonna give that a shot. Pick that up from my Ace hardware store as well. And then to paint everything, we're gonna try a high gloss paint primer. So now we are ready for paint. I put towels over everything that I didn't really want paint on. I don't really care about that, getting any paint on it. I gotta paint the firewall later, just matte black. This is the gloss black we're gonna use for the roll cage itself. So I'm just gonna do a very little light coat and let's see how it goes. We're just going to do a very light coat. Not worried about covering everything just yet. We just want to get something to tack on. Let that dry for a little bit and then we'll start on our first coat here. So this is what it looks like after one coat. Honestly, I kind of want to just leave it at one coat because that was a pain in the butt, let me tell you. Trying to watch out for overspray because I didn't mask anything off. I've just been using cardboard to kind of catch it from behind. Ended up basically painting myself, but that'll clean off. And painted that black. Everything looks okay. Could definitely be a lot better, but not too bad for what I used. Everything's done pretty affordably, and it's at least protecting the metal at the very least. But yeah, overall, not too shabby. We're probably going to paint the floor just a little bit to cover up some of these little rust spots here and there. Then we're going to lay the carpet back in the car. Next time you see me, we're going to be putting the seats back in. We're going to mount the dash. I ordered clips that ended up not showing this week, so we're not going to be able to do that right now. But I did paint that black as well. But we're going to mount the dash, put the seat in. I got a blank insert we're going to put in place of the gauges there in the dash, and then we're gonna drill some holes to put some odometer gauges in there. I'd say the engine compartment definitely looks the best out of all the paint work that I did here. I did touch up the firewall and frame a little bit, just used another spray can there. But everything's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Once you start painting something, you start getting carried away and start covering everything. So just like the rest of this project, everything just kind of snowballs. So to go over the car with you guys who are unfamiliar with it, this is my 79 Chevy Camaro named Sidney. It's named Sidney after Sid the Sloth in the movie Ice Age, because when I first got the car in 2018, I believe it was an 18-second quarter-mile car. Since then, the previous best it's gone is 1175 at 112. In the front suspension, we got Calvert 9010 shocks, Moroso trick springs, a TRZ bump steer kit. I have that kit just because I wanted to get a little more travel, and I did that by getting a 1-inch taller ball joint spacer from Speedway Motors. It's got Jegs SSR spike wheels, front and rear for the street setup, street tires. In the rear, we got Caltrack bars, mono leaf springs from Calvert, Competition Engineering 3-way adjustable shocks. The rear end is a 10-bolt 8.5, and it's got 373 gears in it, a mini spool. It's also got Mosier C-clip eliminators on it with a Mosier rear end support cover. This rear end was put together by Patriot Performance. And as you can see, there's no power plant. We will be switching from a turbo 350 transmission to a Power Glide. It's a 2-speed transmission with the trans brake. But we're going to be sticking with a small block Chevy power plant platform. So next time you guys see me this summer, we're going to be trailing this back home and start grinding. We only have about 3 months in between my semesters. I really want to get this thing done, and I have a new goal. Previously, I said we're going to have it done for senior pictures, and that's still part of my goal to have. But I signed my car and Dad's car up for the airfield drags here in Three Rivers, Michigan. That is a fun time. It's a 2-day event. I'll post the dates down here. Can't remember them off the top of my head, but that's going to be our new goal, is to make those dates for this race. I encourage all you guys to head out there. I missed last year's race because I was down in Arkansas for my internship with Tyson Foods. So this is going to be my first time back. So I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to racing with all my race car friends and meeting new people. It is just a good time. So definitely encourage all you guys to come out. Thanks again for you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.